Hey, I'm Sukh Sidhu, founder of OnlineFitnessBusiness.com. This is Milo, and in this video, we're going to talk about what you need to know going into 2020 to grow your online fitness business and what you need to leave behind in 2019. Let's go. So the way I'm going to do this video is I'm going to talk about what's hot and what's not hot. What you need to do is break it down from your perspective in terms of what your business is, where your strengths lie, and what platforms and places you are comfortable on. I'm going to keep the topic today to what's going to help you grow your business from a marketing perspective, what business models are working well right now, and what consumers wanting from you, the service provider, the business owner, the entrepreneur. So let's start with what's not hot. What's not hot? Now, I have been a big champion of group online programs for a long time. It's because it's how I made a lot of money as an online personal trainer. But what's really not hot, and something that I'm seeing happen a lot, is quite large names in the industry getting a few hundred people into a 4-week, 6-week, 8-week group program and doing an amazing job for 30 to 50 people of those 300 to 500 and letting down the rest. So it looks really good from the outside, from a personal trainer looking at someone driving hundreds of people into a group program. That's amazing. It looks amazing. From the business owner's perspective, it looks amazing because they have 30 to 50 people who are just absolute cheerleaders on social media. It seems like they have loads of social proof, and they do, but not relative to the amount of people that are paying them money. And I can see that crumbling down over the coming years. I'm working on a platform called OpenCoach, and I honestly think that they're the trainers and coaches who are going to get found out once the industry becomes more transparent. So if you are servicing a lot of clients online right now and you're letting down 90% of them, stop. Start working on your craft and making sure that as many people as possible are getting results. And if not, you're doing your best and you're doing your half of the deal to make it happen. One thing that I think all of us are happy to see the back of is the rise of the fitness business mentor. There are still some shitheads around who are doing really well as business mentors from a financial point of view in terms of making themselves money, who are complete and utter frauds. However, it's getting harder and harder for new versions of those frauds to come into this industry. When I started, it was relatively easy. In fact, I was the only person at the time who was saying, hey, running a business is hard. If you want to learn how to do it, but accept that there is work to do, then I can help you. Nobody else was doing that, which is insane, right? Now, there are plenty of options for personal trainers and coaches to get help when it comes to growing their business, and it's getting harder and harder for new people who just shouldn't be doing it to come into the space, which is an amazing thing. The next step for the next few years is getting rid of those shitheads and frauds, and they will disappear soon enough. The next thing that has to be left in 2019, it was a horrible trend in 2017, 2018, continued in 2019, it has to end, and that is the fake free programs. So in a lot of gyms up and down the country, in the UK, the US, all over the world, this fake free program became a great way for gyms to get clients through the door in terms of generating upfront revenue, but it was deceitful, it was manipulative. It offered a free 4-week program, but then when clients were getting through the door, it was in fact a deposit to take part, a few £100, a few $100. And then at the end of the program, they only got that back if that client met all the terms required in order to qualify to get that deposit back. And they didn't really get the deposit back. They got to spend it on gym membership to that gym. And what it did is it generated upfront revenue for gyms, which can blind you to what's going on long term. And what was going on long term is horrendous damage to the gym's reputations, existing clients getting annoyed at the flood of new beginners who are being pushed straight into existing classes, and just huge long-term damage to those businesses who weren't set up operationally to deal with the influx of clients, who were getting a lot of complaints, who were, yes, bringing a few people on board after those fake free trials, but also letting a lot of people down, annoying a lot of people. A lot of people felt deceived. They had their deposits for this fake free program withheld from them. So that's something that definitely has to be left in 2019. So the first thing that you need to leave in 2019, if you haven't already abandoned it, is trying to build an organic audience on your Facebook business page. I'm not saying it's impossible, there are outliers, but the reality is Facebook has been limiting reach on Facebook business pages for a fair few years now. There's no point in you prioritizing them or spending too much time in trying to build an audience there when there are better platforms to do it on. So leave it in 2019. Just link your Instagram to your Facebook business page and let the posts automatically appear on that business page. Number 2, in what's not hot, this is warm, lukewarm, Facebook ads. Facebook ads can continue to drive lots of traffic, lots of sales for a lot of businesses. And I'm not going to say in this video that they don't work, but what I am going to warn you on is making them your only customer acquisition channel. So if you are relying on Facebook ads as your only source of new clients, stop. It's time to start looking at alternative ways to bring people into your business. And the reason being is because Facebook customer acquisition costs have been rising. They will continue to rise. They'll continue to get more competitive and more expensive, which is fine if it still works in terms of the margins in your business and your ability to make money. Continue to do it. But let's start looking elsewhere if you rely on Facebook ads. If you don't use Facebook ads, you can still use them. Go and try them. There's nothing wrong with them per se. This is just a forewarning. They may not go cold in 2020, but over the next few years, they're going to get harder, they're going to get more expensive. So just make sure that you're not reliant on Facebook ads to grow your business. Okay, so what is hot going into 2020? A few things that are super obvious from a marketing perspective. Search is becoming cool again because it's hard and because social was so easy for so many people to at least get started, right? It's so simple to create a social media account and get in front of people. Search is harder, which means fewer people do it and fewer people ruin it. So I've noticed a trend in SEO and improving search engine page rankings. And it's something that I've been learning a lot about and working on a lot with a few of our clients, and my consulting clients especially. And it's something that will continue to be more important in the fitness industry because it's so underutilized. And if there's ever anything that is underutilized, if you go all in on it, you will probably win and do very well from it. So search is something that I'm super hot on, and I think if you dedicate some time to getting good at it, you could be very successful as well. And that goes for YouTube as well. Again, it requires dedication, time, effort, but if you put that in and accept that it's not a 1 month process, same as search, it's a 6, 12, 24 month process, then you will get returns from it, and it has a compounding effect. If I do a post a year ago on social media, it doesn't continue to grow in reach, whereas on search and YouTube, that can happen. So I'm very hot on search from a Google perspective and YouTube at the moment as well. From a business model perspective, online is only going to continue to grow. Whether that's personal trainers and coaches having it in addition to working with clients on the gym floor, whether it's trainers and coaches adding it for their gym floor clients and not necessarily marketing online, but at least adding that virtual element of accountability, client management, check-ins to the clients that they work with on the gym floor, which will only improve the level of service that we provide for clients and the results that they get. Online will only continue to grow. It'll get to a point in the next probably 3 to 5 years where everyone will have to offer some version of off the gym floor help to existing clients, or offer it as a standalone service to clients, so that they don't get left behind and so they can earn more money and stay in the industry for longer. So I'm super bullish on online still to this day. I still think that there's not necessarily regulation, but transparency required in the industry, because at the minute it's the best booty on Instagram that makes the most money, or the best marketer that makes the most money. Marketing is important. It's an important skill as a business owner, but we need to refine the balance so that it's a blend of marketing and ability to help people. In terms of what business model online, I'm still super bullish on trainers and coaches working with clients one-to-one online. I think it's the bread and butter. I think it's a great way to earn up to, £8,000-10,000 or dollars per month, and then from there scale into other models and services and offerings to online clients. In terms of what else is hot from a marketing perspective, podcasts, but obviously they require effort, consistency, frequency. They're not just a case of throwing some audio up, submitting it to iTunes and then just crossing your fingers, right? It has to be marketed and used and operated like a business. So the trend here is that from a marketing perspective, the things that are difficult to do really well are the things that are worth doing well. So let's recap real quick. What's not hot? Facebook page, just bin it, forget it, it's not important. Facebook ads still work. I'm not saying they don't work, but you cannot continue to be reliant on them for your only way to get clients. They are increasing in cost, they are increasing in difficulty, they are increasing in competitiveness. So just be aware of that and make sure that you have got your eye on another channel. What's not hot? Letting people down, not getting people results, working with people at volume and only helping 10% of people. We're better than that. I can't remember if I mentioned anything else that wasn't hot. Like, I'm sure you'll correct me in the comments. I just remembered new business mentors are getting left in 2019. There's no space for those guys anymore. Go away. What is hot? Things that are hard. Podcasting, search, YouTube videos consistently. All the things that are hard to do are worth doing. And if you want to fast track that journey, reach out. Give me a shout. I'll put a link below this video or something where you can reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. I am not one of those new business mentors. I'm an OG. Come and get some help. I'll help you grow your business. It's what I do. I've helped over 1,000 people. Done it myself. Come and say hi. In all seriousness, if you need help, reach out, ask a question below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in me helping you with your business in 2020, I'll put a link below or something, I don't know. I haven't planned this. But yeah, try hard at doing the things that are hard to do well. Leave some shit in the past. Move forward. New year, new me. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe.